We had a pretty big announcement take place in terms of Cardano yesterday, but unfortunately, I think a lot of people missed it. That tends to be the case when it comes to these. But this is one that people should not sleep on because now over 70 million users have access to Cardano, ADA, and other Cardano native assets. And this is huge heading into our biggest market cycle yet. We're going to talk about that in this video, but I do want to also talk about this ecosystem boom that we've been discussing because Crypto Crow did a video discussing exactly this, and it may be happening a lot sooner than people realize. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So this announcement yesterday was that Brave, the in-browser wallet, is actually adding Cardano support. And this is a very big deal because now there's 70 million Brave users and other crypto enthusiasts can gain access to Cardano native tokens, including ADA and Night. And the biggest thing that you want to have when you get into alt season, time of adoptions, is accessibility. Right? You want to be in every single exchange. You want to, maybe not every single exchange. There are definitely some sketchy ones, but you want to have that accessibility. You wanted things to be easy to use. And now because Cardano native tokens are coming to some of these wallets that have massive amounts of existing users, what it's essentially doing is helping bring Cardano off the island, if that makes sense. And we've seen a lot of steps in this regard during this market cycle anyway. So what we're starting to see is obviously listings on major exchanges. We're starting to see access to many of these additional wallets. And this is, again, a big reason why Cardano has a huge opportunity to take steps forward in this market cycle and really gain access to a lot of liquidity that has not been here in the past. Now, before this announcement, Brave already supported other prominent blockchains, including Ethereum and Solana. With Cardano's integration, Brave is gradually becoming a one-stop platform for Web3 users. Consequently, users can swap Cardano native tokens with other supported assets without installing multiple wallets. I don't know if anybody has used something like Phantom Wallet before, but very easy to do. And that kind of accessibility is what again, people want. Now, I think one of the biggest things about this announcement that people need to know is that Cardano on-chain governance is supported by this. So they can allow users to vote on network proposals without leaving Brave's in-browser wallet. So yes, this is a very big deal, and it really opens up the doors for some huge potential in this market cycle. Now, I do want to talk about Crypto's Crow video. If you guys did not watch this, I would definitely recommend doing so. It's about an hour long. But what he was actually talking about was the later part of this market cycle. And he's specifically talking about the potential of a super cycle where, we get kind of a fake out in October and a retracement, and then we just continue running. And we've actually talked about this potential. And the big reason why he said, and I have said many times, is that institutional money probably not going to let major dips happen in the crypto market. Yes, 25, 30% is not an uncommon thing, but what they're going to do is what they have done time and time again, continue to buy the dip, continue to accumulate, continue to fake out retail left and right. And that may be where we just continue to take major steps forward across crypto market, ADA included. And what he specifically starts referencing later on in this video is Cardano's access to these other ecosystems through Bitcoin OS, through Midnight, that you can actually see a lot of that liquidity start to flow into the Cardano ecosystem. Now, if you guys have followed me here on the channel for a while, we have talked about when this major ecosystem boom would likely take place. And since 2023, I've been saying it's going to be a late market cycle move. That is when you will truly see the Cardano ecosystem come online, take major steps forward in daily active users, in terms of liquidity. And frankly, he even talks about at that point being when ADA can in fact flip Ethereum. And when you start to see this type of interoperability that Cardano has with Bitcoin and with other blockchains in the space, it's really going to start changing a lot of thoughts about Cardano. I think there are people that are within the ecosystem currently that do not pay attention to all these different things going on. They think that Cardano's dead and there's nothing taking place. And that could not be further from the truth. In fact, I would say that Cardano's had some of the most major developments and major steps forward in this market cycle in general. All right. And maybe that's just my opinion. And I don't think it is because, again, Crypto Crow is saying the exact same thing, that he expects that ADA could, in fact, breach 4, 5, 6% global dominance in terms of the market cap of ADA in general. And a big part of that is going to be the Cardano ecosystem. That is how you get to, 10, 15, $20 ADA. I'm not saying that that's going to happen for sure. This isn't a guarantee or anything like that. And, a lot of these bigger YouTubers, they know about A lot of the steps forward that are being made in terms of the midnight airdrop and when that ecosystem is going to come on live and come online in general. But there's a lot of untapped potential that will become tapped the deeper we get here. Understand that we're still not in times of adoption. We're still not in times of big DeFi usage that typically comes later. And right now, Cardano could not be in a better spot than it is currently. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you agree with us, I guess? But have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.